So guys, that's it. This is what you learn when you are treating your co-founder as a person. So just to sum up, there are three ways you have to look at your co-founder: understand your co-founding or art of co-founding. First, professionally, look at your co-founder and help him understand, work with him in creating a value. Second, consider your co-founder as a best player and expect him to deliver the same amount what you are expecting to deliver. And that brings the ownership that levels every entrepreneur on the team equal, right? And the last and the best one is when you consider him as a person, his understandings, his emotions, his beliefs, his sentiments, everything. That's when the trust builds a great, and you have a wonderful team to deliver your idea to a skyrocket level, right? And that's what things are just achievable. So these are the different ways you can look at it. Now, I'll just take one last slide on what are the benefits of co-founding. See, when you understand these three fundamentals or these three principles of what I shared about co-founding always puts that new confidence, that new energy. Then you're not having any fear, because why you should have fear? Whatever it comes in your mind, you can talk to your co-founding team, and you have a very good team to deliver, and you just figure it out. It's not about you. So you don't know, you'll never have fear. When you never have fear, there is no need to do firefighting. When there is no firefighting, it's always abundance of confidence. That is what is new confidence. And obviously, you will enhance collaboration. You talk of growth, and that is what is required. Because if you have to build a huge castle, it has to start with a brick. And many such bricks are required to build many such walls. Many such walls makes a lot of rooms, and those rooms finally builds the castle. Castle just doesn't grow or is just built in a shot like that, right? So you have to start with the brick. You have to look for the walls. You have to look for the rooms, and then the castle is already there. So that's exactly is enhancing your collaboration. And you already know by now why a co-founder is a true business partner. What else you expect from a partner? Where he shares your value, he's convinced of your value, he shares your ownership, all the good, bad, even ugly, whatever it is, and then he's the best person who you can trust. That's exactly you see in a true business partner. What else you want? And he helps you get the smart decisions, meaning simple, measurable, accountable, realistic, and time-bound decisions. And that is what makes you a perfect entrepreneur. The mark of entrepreneurship is achieved when you are capable of taking decisions. The moment you take a decision and you get a win or a lose or whatever it is, when you are proud of your decision, that is the mark of your entrepreneurship, right? And so a lot of times we don't believe in our decisions. And that's what changes when you have a co-founder in the right spirit, in the right way, in the way I explained. You will learn smart decisions. And that's where all these things will fall in place. Because they are smart, they are simple, they are measurable. You have measured and taken a decision. They're accountable. You know why you have taken a decision. They're realistic. You know why and where, what's the market trend and all. And time bound. It's today, it's not tomorrow. And we'll not revisit a decision once a decision is taken. And the beauty is it will structure you in such a way that you might end up discussing or talking 70% of the time, discussing or arguing 20% of the time, 10% or even less than 10%, you will spend in taking decision. And decision is done, it is irrevocable. You cannot change a decision. Even if you change another decision, it's a new decision, right? So isn't it funny? But that's the best part. So that's what you learn in decision making. The best part is smart decisions, and you build stronger relationships. You see the bigger things to achieve in life. That's what is required, and a co-founder can get you the best of it. As I've been saying from the start of the session, co-founder can give the growth avenues. I would have shared many examples by now how they can actually bring the growth part to you. It could be right from a small delivery, it could be right from a taking a decision, it could be from implementing a process, it could be from connecting the right people, it could be from taking a role play, it could be various things, but those each and everything can bring a growth avenue, and that's what they can bring. And last but not the least, the sweet spot of every startup and idea, funding. Funding is great and good if you have a great team, a great co-founding team. If you don't have a great co-founding team, the investors always are on cross fingers. Shall we do? Shall we not do? And always the answer, we might think, yes, it will go through, but the investor might come back and say, sorry, we are not going back. We are not taking it forward because we don't see that kind of capability or the expertise in a kind of proposal you have because the team is not that great. And that's what investors give a great feedback. I don't understand a lot of startups don't get it. Investors give a great feedback. They are like in a one way, there are external co-founders. Co-founders are internal. I would say investors are our external co-founders because they stay somewhere. They only come in touch with us when we put our proposal, but they give a crisp and great feedback. They are like genius feedback, just taken up, and we can just correct it and pivot it and start working on it. That's the wonderful thing that you can get from enabling with a co-founder for funding. So friends, this is what all I have today to share about co-founding. I open up the session for questions. Anyone has any questions, please raise your questions. Then I have one or two slides. I'll go ahead and then we are done with the session today.